I never thought I'd see my wife's wedding dress again, least of all stuffed in the backseat of a beat-up Honda with some guy I'd never met behind the wheel. She claimed she was at a work meeting, her usual excuse lately, but there was no mistaking the lace train smashed against the window as the car sped off. I followed, not sure if I was more scared or furious, gripping the steering wheel so hard my knuckles went white. My mind raced with every worst-case scenario, but nothing prepared me for what I found when they finally parked. They slipped into a dingy old church downtown, the kind with cracked stained glass and weeds growing through the steps. I watched as she laughed with her driver, holding the dress close like it was some precious secret. My heart hammered as I crept after them, half hoping I'd catch her cheating, at least that would make sense. Instead, I found her surrounded by flowers, candles, and a handful of strangers, flipping through a folder labeled ceremony. She looked up and her face went pale, but not guilty, just caught. I demanded answers and she broke down, confessing that everything I thought we'd shared, the vows, the parties, the tears, was just practice for her real wedding. She said her family never approved of me, and she was arranging a second ceremony to make it official in their eyes, with their blessing, their priest, their guests. Our marriage was a dress rehearsal, she said, and I wasn't even invited to the main event until I proved I was good enough. Every fight, every cold shoulder, every whispered phone call suddenly made sense in the worst way. Standing in that empty church, listening to her list my flaws like items on a grocery run, I realized the betrayal wasn't just about her sneaking around, it was about never being seen as enough, no matter what I did. I walked out without saying a word, leaving her there with her dress and her secrets, finally understanding that the only person I really needed to convince was myself.